And we're live. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the Panfish Nation Jig Challenge giveaway. Yeah, which means pretty much I was kind of pressed for coming up with an idea and Lyle wanted to give away some jigs. So I figure I'd challenge him, see what we can get him to do. Let me explain a little bit. Well, you know what? I'm going to say hello to everybody that's in here. What's
That's
up,
a great idea.
what is going on? I'm a little sick, so pardon my voice. Actually, a little more than sick. I got that nasty flu, but I'm not going to give up on you guys tonight. Took a bunch of Tylenol before the show. Hopefully that'll keep my fever down. So, all right, we got 922 Crappie Barbecue in the house. What's up, buddy? Adventures with Robin C. She's a channel member. Do you guys know if you want to be a channel member for Panfish Nation? You just click down at the bottom over at the super chat window, and it will allow you to become a member as well. Help support Lyle's channel and make sure we can keep providing you with this great content. There's Avid Fisherman in the house. Big Wrench Catfishing, how you doing? Big Slim 91, there I am. Chucky's in the house. Cold Creek Catfishing, what's up, Billy? Crappie Day Fish On, how you doing, buddy? Creole Catfishing, what's up, Jeremy? Danny Stone Outdoors. He was telling us to let's go, Lyle. He was trying to rush us.
Only Danny.
The only Danny. We got David Martin in the house. What's up, my friend David? How you doing? David Smith, Double Hook Angling, which we're wearing the hats that he.
We are wearing the hats.
Thank you, David, for the hats. They're awesome. Fin Seeker TV. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing? Saw those pictures of your vacation. Looked like you had a good time. Fishing Freedom. How you doing, Richard? What's up, buddy? Richard's making the transition from bank to boat, I think, Lyle, which I think is in the long run will be a good deal for him.
And he's taking Danny Stone with him.
That might not be a good deal for him. Fishing with Squirrel in the house. What's going on, Dawson? There's Freddy's Outdoor Adventures from FOA Custom Rods. Hooks and Hammocks. What's up, Chris? How you doing, bud? There's Mr. Nice Guy, James Albao. What's going on, James? Joe Buck 66, as always, in the house. How you doing, Joe? It's always great to see you. John Boy's Catfishing. The great Maurice Kaysen. What's up, Maurice? Newbies. Wait, it scrolled on me. Newbies Catfishing. How you doing? Parker Pursuits in the house. What's up, Jerry? Rod Knockers Fishing. Split Shot Baits in the house. The Weekend Angler. What's going on, Josh? How you doing, bud? The great Tim Molina. Tim Molina recommended a restaurant to me while we were at Vegas, and it was delicious. It was fantastic.
I think Tim knows how to eat like the rest.
He knows. I think he knows his way around Vegas too.
I
think it was Hash House at Go-Go, it was called. I had the biggest order of chicken and waffles I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't
chicken waffles.
Oh, it's so good, Lyle. The waffles had bacon inside the waffles, but that's another story.
There for a minute, it sounded like catfish bait.
The great Uptown Chrissy Brown, how you doing? There's Stephanie God's Trek. What's up, Stephanie? How you doing, dear? Let's see. And that's Catfishing in the house. Avid, if I missed you, hello, Avid. Big Wrench. Carolina Catfish. Chad Nolte. I love that's such a fishing name right there, I have to say.
I can.
Lyle highlighted that one. The great Miss Cindy Stokes. How you doing, Cindy? I think we got everybody. Eric Pierce in the house. How you doing, Eric? Going through this list one last time. There's James, John Boy, Kim Burnett, who's going to be on my show pretty soon. If you guys are looking for me other than on Panfish Nation, you can always find me on the Catfish and Crappie channel on YouTube. You can also find me on the Catfish and Crappie podcast, which I love doing on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all the rest of those good ones here. Let's see what else we got here. I think I got everybody. If I did miss somebody, please forgive me. So, Lyle, if you guys
shot balls,
split shot baits,
new glass is on the way. New glass is on the way.
Split shot balls. That's from Balls Deep Tackle, isn't it?
Yeah, have to be. Yeah, have to be.
There's April Workman, Piglet Catfishing. How you doing? I think that's a new one. What's going on, April? Let me see anybody else coming in here. I think we're good. All right, Miss Melissa in the house. How you doing, dear? What's up, Melissa?
Melissa.
Yeah, she was here earlier too. How you doing, dear?
I think that Troy with Real and Virtual Outdoors was the first one in tonight, I believe.
Well, Troy, if you're here, hello, my friend. How you doing, bud? Let me explain to you folks a little bit about what the Jig Challenge giveaway show is going to be about. Lyle wants to give a little something back to everybody for Christmas for being great fans and being here for us every week. And we came up with this idea where I challenged him to see how many jigs he can tie in the show. And he is going to be giving away the jigs he's tying. So what I'm going to do here, if you guys notice, I'm looking down here. I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes, and we're going to do a giveaway every 15 minutes. So let's say Lyle ties 100 jigs in 15 minutes.
I ain't going to be doing that. But I will say I did get a head start. I have some already done. We're going to give them away too.
All right, so he's going to, every 15 minutes, we're going to see how many. I just started the timer. We're going to do a giveaway, and it's going to be my job. I'm going to be the bad guy here, folks, which I kind of like to be. I'm going to try and slow him up a little bit. Now, wait a minute. That might work against me. We're going to give away jigs every 15 minutes of the show. So sit tight, folks. What I'm going to do is you guys make sure to talk to us in chat. I'll be reading chat to Lyle, and we can get him to talk because he can tie jigs while he's talking like nobody's business. He's been doing this before. So make sure you got whatever questions, best wishes, criticism, critique, anything you guys want to say. We're going to be reading them all. So we're going to start.
And if you haven't, please go to James Dockery Fishing and subscribe to him. Especially if you enjoy Wednesday nights.
Yeah, Wednesday nights. We want to make sure we give James Dockery Fishing a plug. He ties jigs every Wednesdays now. That's cool. 7 p.m. Central. Kim Burnett wants me to ask you something, Lyle.
Sure.
He says, do you want to race?
No. I'm too old for that.
Kim.
I've seen Kim do it before. I can go faster than I'm going to, but I can't go Kim Burnett speed.
Kim's knocking him out. Check out Crappie Stopper Jigs on Facebook, Instagram, even TikTok, and you can get a hold of him. I think his website's listed on there.
And if you haven't ordered any from Kim, please do so. He's got a jig called the Housefly. Just don't even just tell him to send you some and pay him for them, because if you like catching panfish, they are awesome.
I have his. I thought I had some of his right here in the house, but apparently I got them all in my tackle box where they belong because I put them to use. So good stuff. Welcome, Kim. Kim, I'll contact you tomorrow probably. I've been sick, my friend, about being on my show, buddy. All right, let's see what
I'm in Springfield till the end of May when he gets together, sir. Looking forward to. Yeah, we need to do that, but it's going to have
jumping the gun here. I'll get to him. I'm going to go through them line by line, Lyle. You just keep tying them jigs, because if you're not doing that, you're not giving them away, and they're gonna ride.
J&S Outdoors, man. There's another guy. If you haven't watched videos that guy does, please go over, do it. Subscribe to him. He fishes from the bank in Oklahoma. Does an outstanding job.
I'll have to check that one out. If somebody could post that link in chat, that would be great. Fish and Freedom says
fishes with his daughter.
The Gar comment. She said, go to your shame corner. I don't know. All right, I'm going through here. So there's Daryl right there. He says, those are some pretty nice hats, fellas. Well, contact David over at Double Hook Angling, and he'll be able to sell you one.
I'm sure he can. They're awesome.
And Troy says, of course I'm here. Avid says, Lyle, do you have a wintertime crappie jig yet?
Box? Yes, I do. We don't have the I don't think I've got the decals for them yet, but I got the boxes already made up.
Very nice.
In fact, if you give me just 1 second, I'll show them to you.
Krill Catfisher says, Kim, that sounds like a sucker bet.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
If you guys have seen Kim tie him live, I was watching him last night, and he was knocking out.
There you go, Evan. That's the winter ones.
Let's see, Newbie's Catfish. I can't wait to get my tying stuff to get started. You'll love it, Newbie. It's very addicting.
It is addictive, but it's there's a lot of things we do, Mark, that's a lot more expensive.
There is, definitely is.
Crappie Kev.
Something about grown men talking about colors and chenille and feathers that really makes me kind of giggle. I'm not even gonna joke. Hey, there's Sunfish King. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? He's in there saying hello to people. Robin says Wednesday with James Dockery is funny.
It's fun.
All right. KY Redneck Outdoor says, what do you prefer, Sally Hansen or UV glue?
Depends on what you're using for.
I've only ever used Sally Hansen's, but I'm a novice here.
I've used both. If you're making Popeye jigs or just regular jigs with some kind of skirting on it and a wrap around the head, UV glue I have to go with. But if you're putting chenille on, if you're doing what I'm doing tonight, the only reason why I am using any kind of fingernail polish tonight is because these jig heads are fingernail polish coated. They're not powder coated, and I'm putting clear over top of that when I'm done with it. That's the reason. Usually, I don't put anything on. I'm on the Kim Burnett bandwagon with if you tie them right, I don't think you really need all that. And mine don't come apart, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah, I've definitely heard Kim say that. There are some cases where I imagine you need like the UV cement, like if you're making those ice fishing ones that look like wax worms or something, where you want to seal them, totally seal them in. You might need something like that. But if you're tying them right and you've been doing them for a while, I guess that would be a goal.
But I know a lot of guys that do that, and there's nothing wrong with doing it. It just takes time.
There's JNS Outdoors. How you doing? Newbies Catfishing says James wants all the subs he can get.
He needs them.
Sunfish King says, Lyle, I'm in Springfield to the end of May. When are we getting together? Looking forward to it.
We need to do that. If nothing else, and it doesn't warm up, maybe we can get together and get you on Catfish Weekly or Panfish Nation and do a show with you and do that. If I don't, but I got to tell you, I don't get out much in the cold weather anymore. I don't have to, and I don't want to.
Sunfish King says, I like catching panfish with a name like Shunfish King. I would hope so, but Kim Burnett says he was just kidding. And there's Super Smurf Eric with a duck pickle Mark Bacon. I don't know what that means. I can take a guess, Eric. To make me call you the same thing I call J-Dog. Tim Molina says, double hook angling, those are some nice hats. I want to buy one.
They are nice. I dropped my phone.
Creole Catfishing is posting a link to James Dockery Fishing. Wonder why James Dockery's handle has numbers at the end. Could there be more than one James Dockery Fishing?
Oh, no, there's no way there could be.
I was just going to say.
His wife would kill the next one, I think.
Yeah, I think he answered that already, Avid. Danny Stone says, crack that whip, Mark. It's like he's running a crappie jig sweatshop. People saying hello to one another.
I'm glad everybody does that. Visits and talks to each other and chat. That's so fun.
I'm a firm believer. Try to treat people like you're face to face with them online. Yeah. I think that's a good rule of thumb.
Absolutely.
Krill Catfishing says, I wonder if Lyle could do a skipjack box.
I can. I've done some for some people.
They're called the Lyle's Shiny Hiney box.
That'd be Chadwick's Shiny Hiney. I don't have I don't have a shiny honey.
Yeah, at our age, they got kind of dull, didn't they?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Oh. And Avid says all of those jigs were good on skipjacks. Yeah, I don't know much about skipjack, Lyle. Is there a difference between crappie jigs and skipjack
They
jigs?
like shiny stuff.
They do?
They
Okay.
like shiny stuff. And skipjack are so much fun to catch. Oh my God. If you've never caught them, you need to experience it. You really do.
Every time somebody says that to me, my heart fills with shame.
Well, it's just a blast. I can't, you just need a fishing rod of some sort. Doesn't have to be any special anything. A cheap old bass rod works good with some 15, 20-pound test line on it and a sabiki rig, or make your own with 3 or
I
4
don't have a
reels on it.
bass rod, Lyle.
Well, I don't either. Mine are
I got
Panfish
walleye
rods.
rods. They'll
There
work.
you go. That'll work perfect. But yeah, if I've said for years that if bass fishermen would catch skipjack instead of bass, there would never be another bass tournament. They're that much fun.
I wanted to show something off here. I don't know where I set them. I guess I should be more prepared, huh?
Damn, I'm dropping everything tonight.
Yeah, I've had times like that too. Adventures with Robin C says I dyed some of my own feathers. Who was telling us that they used Kool-Aid to dye?
Somebody in the show the other night, Robin, how'd that work out for you?
David says he tied 475 jigs in the last 4 days.
He is addicted.
I think so. Hopefully he's able to sell them. If not, contact Hook Angling. He'll sell you some.
Well, if I showed you the pile that's sitting here on my desk that I've tied in the last few days, it would probably scare you.
I know. I've seen those piles. I've seen the boxes and boxes and boxes that I have. Remember, folks, check out Panfish Nation, Jigs and Flies on Facebook. Contact Lyle through there. And he's got all sorts of them for sale. Lyle, you do have a special going on for Christmas, don't you?
I do. Through December 24th, we're going to be doing them for $1 a piece plus shipping.
There you go. You pick up order 100 of them at a time.
I have. I sent 100 to Texas, and I sent 50 to Iowa. And when you order that many, I usually throw in some extras anyhow, but I always throw in some extras when orders are that size.
Can't say I blame you. And hello to you, 922. How you doing, bud? Let's see what else we got.
Hey, there's Pork Chop.
Mr. Tully 41, good evening. How you doing? See, Newbies Catfishing says, I have spent a lot of money on way worse stuff than jig tying equipment.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Haven't we all?
Yeah.
Eric says, Mark, bacon. How are the puppy doing, buddy? They're bad today, Lyle.
Uh-oh.
They were bored. That also means bad. They were having a blast. They tore up their dog bed, the zipper right off their dog bed.
Nice. Hey, you can go buy a new one.
Yeah. Either that or have their mama sew it up. I think I'm going to have her do that. She's pretty good with a thread and needle.
Oh, there you go.
So there's the update on the puppies. Let's see what else. People still saying hello.
I got our kids are coming in this weekend, Mark, for our Christmas get together here at our house. So Cindy's been cooking up a storm. I had turkey sandwich for dinner tonight. It was amazing.
I saw the picture you sent me.
It was nice.
It looked good.
It was.
Nothing like an open-faced turkey sandwich with gravy all over it.
That's what I'm talking about right there, yeah.
Yes, sir. Mr. Tully says, what are my choices, Lyle?
As for...
I'm guessing he means for jigs if he orders from you.
We're going to give away the ones I'm tying tonight.
Yeah, tonight we're giving those away. If you're going to buy them from him, he's got a whole bunch listed on his website you can look at.
Yeah, and I've got a whole bunch made here that don't have pictures up yet. All these new ones with this new stuff that I got, and I've got them in red and blue and pink, and some that I tied the other night on James's show. bunch of those. But I'm still mixed with this. I think this is some really buggy material, and I think it'll catch the fire out of bluegill. But I will know more about it in a few days.
I was watching the latest hooked catfish video today, which I think is probably a runner for Channel Cat of the Year video. He caught his PB of 27 pounds at that very special lake that you and I love to visit every year.
I understand.
It was a very nice fish. But he was talking about how hard it has been for him to catch bluegill for bait this time of year. I ain't even going to kid you. It ain't easy around these parts. That's for sure.
Well, Mark, the deal with me is unless you have someone that'll let you fish a local pond, the creeks and stuff where we usually fish, it's been out of water all summer.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we got a little bit of rain, there's some water in it.
But Lyle.
Yes.
You hear that?
I do.
That means first 15 minutes is up.
Okay. So we have. Hang on, I just finished this one, so I'll put it down here. And we'll count. How's that?
All righty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Lyle Stokes, Panfish Nation jigs. All you got to do while we're talking, I'm going to share the screen out, is enter in hashtag giveaway1 to be entered to win those 6 jigs. And I'm going to start the next 15-minute timer.
There you go.
But go ahead and enter those in there, and I will do.
And if you would be so kind to write them down.
Absolutely. I'll write down the winners. Absolutely.
That'd be great. That way I can keep going.
Sunfish King says, I would be honored, Lyle. I understand I'm still young, but no shame in being too old to be cold, like Danny Stone says. Young whippersnappers.
It's all good. It's all good.
Looking through here. Danny Stone says, heck yeah, Panfish Nation and Sunfish King on the same show. That would be a killer good time. Crappie Kev in the house. He says, I like catching crappie. Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Me
I like eating them.
I like eating them too. Crappie tacos. Heck yeah.
I have some crappie in my freezer. I need to get out and cook up.
I got friends coming over for their first ever crappie fish fry, I think, in the week after Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wait a minute. Hooks and Hammocks with the super chat. I'm falling behind. I'm trying to keep up here.
Oh, thank you so much, Chris and Telly.
Let me get down to the bottom here. There we go. We'll highlight that one, see if I can get back. Chris, you might want to enter in that giveaway one a second time just in case it doesn't take in a super chat, bud.
I'm telling you, Mark, this just looks buggy enough to catch the hell out of bluegill.
I'm sure it would if you can find them.
Well, I'm hoping they come back to the creek that we fished early this spring because it was loaded with them.
Well, let me give you an example of how hard panfish are to catch. Hold on here a second. And this haunts me to this very day. Here's an example of how hard panfish are to catch this time of year around me. You ready, Lyle?
Yes. Mark, that is my favorite Christmas video. It really is.
I see another one in here that says Mark Xmas. I'm not going to click that one because I have a feeling I know who put that one in there.
It said what?
Mark Xmas. I haven't seen that one yet.
That has become my favorite Christmas video. And then there's another video out where James is trying to steal Katie's chickens for bait. That's my second most favorite video.
That's a good one. I like that one a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, James caught like 25 trout that day. I couldn't get one bluegill to bite.
Oh, it's something all right.
Not a one.
It's a shame, but There'll be days like that. Okay,
Sunfish King
there's
says,
the number one giveaway done. I'll start on the next pile.
Sunfish King says, hey, everyone gets the same respect from me online or in person until they do something to lose that respect. Amen.
There you go.
Amen. Hey, there's Florida Fishing Guru. How you doing, bud? Hey, everyone, just got home. I'm jealous of the tying. Been so busy with work. I've missed several live streams. Well, thank you for checking in.
I see Tall Betty is in chat.
Oh, Betty. We'll get down to her. Hello, Betty. How you doing? Hello, D. I'm sure she's out there. Hello, James and Katie. Everybody is lurking in the background. Josh over at the Weekend Angler says skipjack are definitely sight feeders.
Yes. And most of the time they're in there after shad. So
Sunfish King says, I've never got on skipjack. Can I get on them near here, Lyle?
no.
Okay. Same
Nope.
here, no.
You have to go. The best way to do it is to go down to Tennessee, Barkley Dam, Kentucky Lake, or I don't know if Cumberland City's still open or not, but if it is, that used to be my favorite place.
Double Hook Angling says, I have never caught skipjack. That makes two of us, bud.
Josh, remind me of that before we leave tonight. I want to make sure to do it, but I've got something going on right now.
Adventures with Robin C says, his flies he made yesterday, everyone was saying skipjack would love that.
Yeah. Skipjack like shiny.
Parker says he needs about 300 skipjack come spring. It's a lot of skipjack.
I got 1 year we were at Cumberland City. Doc was down there. Josh, his grandson, who's now in college, was about 8 years old. He was there. And I think we brought back 575 that year, lasted me all summer. And I give that many more away because we was just catching the hell out of them. And then there was an old man down there that was catching as many or more than I did. He was just throwing them up on the bank. And Cindy asked him if he was keeping them. And he said, no, I'm just throwing them up on the bank, get them out of the water. And he said, do you want them? And she said, yeah. And he said, give me a bucket. And he started putting them in a bucket for us.
Hey, we got a $5 super chat from Crappie Day Fish On. He says, Panfish, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Chad
Just so you guys know that I ship these in plastic bags. Whoop, I forgot that. And I put them in a padded envelope. Well, it's now almost $4 to ship one of them envelopes. So,
wow,
just so everybody knows, that's where your super chats go to.
Pretty much
For tonight, for sure.
Yeah, I'm speaking of which, I think I'm going to have a giveaway for my members next week. Lyle, I just got to come up with something to give away. I want it to be something special. So if any of you guys
give something away to mine next week, but I already know what it is.
Oh, you're better than me, I guess.
It's going to be a Panfish Nation mug.
Oh, fancy. I'm a member. I can win it.
Super Dave.
All right. I'm trying to get back caught up with Chad. There's Chadwick in the house. Steve Ransom. What's going on? How you doing, Pork Chop? Sunfish King says the old design, just orange. New design, I have brown, black, navy, tan, and green left in stock. Not sure what that is. I think he's talking about his merch. Fish and Freedom says, Mark, take a trip one time down the land between the lakes when they are running good. You won't regret it, man. So much fun. How do I know when they're running?
People online will keep you informed if you following some of the guys that go down there a lot.
Well, I know guys who brought skipjack back up here, and they have zero luck with them, Lyle. That's
because you don't have them. They're not native to your water.
Nope, they are not. I know people that have tried, using trout, and that doesn't work either up here.
Yeah.
So that doesn't work up here either. Match the hatch.
That's where I'm at. I had to go in. Dieter was live today and make fun of him about his chicken usage.
Freddie says the crappie bite is heating up here. So going to go try for them next week with Mr. Lyle's jigs that he has.
Sweet.
Good luck, bud.
Absolutely. Real gals, thank you so much.
Let me highlight this. I'm trying to get caught up in chat. There we go. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you very much. She's my favorite cluck, by the way.
I bet.
I'll tell you what. Let's do the first giveaway, Lyle, so we don't fall too far behind here.
I thought we did the first one already.
Well, no, we started it, and now I got to draw. Here we go, folks.
Oh, okay.
Round and round it goes. Come on. Danny Stone Outdoors.
That's the luckiest guy walking.
I'm telling you, congratulations, Danny. Contact Lyle Stokes on his website, on his Facebook page, and he'll be happy to get those to you.
You betcha I will. Now, 7 was in the first match. Hopefully we get more than that in the next one. It ain't like I'm going to go real fast, but I'm trying to speed up a little bit. Whatever we're going to do, there'll be 4 segments of 15 minutes, right?
Yep, that's what we're trying for. Definitely, that's what we're trying for.
Whichever segment we get that has the most, I'll match that with every one of them.
Oh, that is fantastic. You hear that, folks? All right, I'm just getting the next one.
Jeremy Termacats, Mike Sampson.
What's up, Sampy? What's up, JTC? DeBoot in the house. What's going on, DeBoot? How you doing?
There's my buddy Van of V3 Customs.
Van ain't nobody's buddy. Don't let him kid you.
You said that his name already, but I wanted to get a gig on him.
You got us Joe Buck with the Super Track 2. Let me go down there and highlight his.
Thank you, sir.
$4.99 Super Chat. He says, congratulations, Danny. Those do help with shipping, definitely.
They definitely do.
All right. There's Betty Jean. Did you see that? Josh said he sent you a text, kind of important.
Yeah, I did. And you'll have to remind me again at the end of the show because I'm trying to bear down. I do know what you're asking for, though, however.
I think it might have to do something with that video that I seen in the.
You think
so? I think so. Busted. I have a feeling he might pop in here try to do something about it too. Betty says her app is locked up, can't see anything, so trying to watch on browser without chat. Oh, no.
That sucks.
Restart your phone, Betty Jean.
What kind of phone is it that she has?
Stop it, Lyle. Super Dave. At least she knows how to. Well, I'm not going to get into that. Super Dave. What's going on?
I'm trying, man.
Parker gets one piece of bait out of a 16-inch skipjack, just saying.
Oh,
Parker catches the big fish.
He does. Anybody that catches 2 80s in one day.
That's pretty crazy.
I think so.
Missy Kennedy says, I had to resend some jigs, cost $10 to ship. Wow, Missy. How many did you?
I do most of my shipping from the house and then just take it, either have them pick it up here or take it to the post office and go from there. But if you take it to the post office, they have like first class or something that's not available to me that is a little bit cheaper.
Sunfish King says, what line do you use for panfish in the winter? I'm spooling up 2 rods for panfish with 2-pound fluoro Berkeley Vanish. In the winter, I use 2-pound test as well, but I use mono. Fluoro's a little stiff for me in the winter, especially. Mono works all right for me. How about you, Lyle? Do you have any experience with it? In a really
4-pound mono or braid. If I'm using braid, it's 6-pound.
Well, when it gets to be around here with below 32, braid is a nightmare because it freezes, it gets wet, and it freezes, and
it does.
Yeah,
but I still use it because I love it.
People congratulating Danny Stone for his win again. Fish and Freedom says, "Don't blame her. She's much prettier."
And she can fish.
Danny Stone says, I love it. Missy Kennedy says, got Lyle's jigs. Haven't had a chance to try them yet, but they sure look good.
I'm glad you like them.
I'm trying to keep from sneezing, Lyle.
Oh, good luck with that.
Thank you again, Joe Buck, for the super chat. Going through the chat here. Oh, there's the second one. Second 15 minutes is over. So
this one still counts. We're going to finish it up.
All right. You can tell us. I'm going to let them get started here.
Right.
Giveaway 2. Now, that was original thought right there. Entering giveaway 2 for the second giveaway of the hour, folks.
So this one will be 7 also.
All right. For 7 jigs. Danny Stone Outdoor says, I have my first set of Lyle Stokes crappie jigs in the shadow box frame on the wall. Now I have some to fish with. Heck yeah. Thank you, Missy. I'm feeling so. I'm kind of all doped up on Tylenol right now. V3 Customs KI Van says, Mark, you my buddy. Thanks, bud.
Here we go. What's he want?
I don't know. You think he wants something?
I don't know. It's Van. You never know.
Van says, at least Lyle has his camera pointed up tonight.
Well, yeah, your comment got me a little bit. I wasn't trying to be, anything out of line.
Melissa's asking me, is Mark giving away oil changes? I don't know what that means.
5, 7 in that pile. 7.
Only for that special person, I guess. Let's see here. What else we got in here?
Now, these are 1/16 ounce jigs, heads with number 4 sickle hooks on them.
I'm sure they're entering this because I'm going to get us back here so people can watch you what you're doing. They get the drift. Going through the chat here. Yep, people are entering it. And Buck Williams in the house. What's up, Buck? How you doing? There's D. How you doing again, D? If you didn't hear me the first time. Danny Stone, look at this. If I win again, they go to Fish and Freedom.
There you go.
Are we going to allow somebody to win 2 times in one night, Lyle?
Yep.
Okay.
If you're using that giveaway tool, there's no way to rig it, so it is what it is. But it is a great gesture if you do donate it to somebody if you win to.
That might be
just saying.
Tim Molina, he is a member of mine. He says, I'll settle for a C and C coffee mug. That might be a good idea. Tim, thanks for the recommendation, bud.
Thank you, Creole.
Creole Catfishing with the $4.99 super chat. So Lyle can ship the jigs I'm fixing to win.
There you go. I think he's won some before.
I think he has too. I know you've given quite a bit of them away.
Yeah.
Did I start the second timer? I did not. I better start that sucker. And if you, just in case you didn't catch it, giveaway 2 is for the second giveaway. Okay. Now Danny says, if I win any more, I'll be picking different people to give them to. Danny
He's
planned to
feeling
win.
lucky tonight, ain't he?
I'm saying you should have went to Vegas with me last week, Danny. Could have used that kind of positive energy. Creel says, yes, I have. They stay in my company truck tackle box. Hopefully nobody from his work's watching this. There's Josh getting in on it. Joe Buck saying, Maurice, you forgot the hashtag. Yeah, enter in hashtag, Maurice. I should stop using that hashtag. I understand that you don't need to use it.
That's what I hear. I don't think it matters. But
Hooks and Hammock says, I love you, Danny Stone Outdoors.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Mark, what about one of those bait towels? Did you win in Vegas? Yeah, bait towel, I could definitely do that. We'll do that for some of the...
That would be a good prize.
That'll be one of them. Maybe I'll do a couple of prizes.
Yeah.
But keep your eye on my community tab. I'll announce the date. I did morning coffee for a while for the members, and then a bunch of morning shows came on. They kind of fell to the wayside, Lyle. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll start doing that again on a weekly basis. Have member morning coffee.
That was fun.
That was always a fun time.
Yeah.
Did I win in Vegas? Yeah, I did pretty good. I didn't win a whole bunch, but I covered our gambling and our hotel room. So
there you go.
Chad wants to win, or Chad says, so I can steal Danny's win.
I think Danny has the luck.
If Danny wins again, I'll be pretty impressed. There's Bobcat Outdoors. What's going on, Bob? How you doing?
Mr. Britt, I would like to say that I got my stuff that Google sends out about your YouTube channel, and the show with Bob Britt and Dieter Melhorn and Keith with fishing and stuff was the #1 show.
That was a good one.
Watched last year on Catfish Weekly, and one of the shows that Luke Hedges did with us was #2, and a show that Chad and I done together was #3, which I thought was kind of cool.
Very cool. You know, I got the same thing in my email, and I checked it out. You know what it told me, Lyle? I need to work harder next year. Krill Catfish, it says, so far I've caught brim, barfish, succolet, and drum on Lyle's jigs. You know, Lyle loves drum.
They're fun to catch.
You ever eat one of them, Lyle?
I have. They're disgusting. I've had them fixed every way you could possibly imagine. It's kind of like somebody that don't know how to cook deer meat, and it tastes rancid, and the more of it you eat, the bigger it gets in your mouth till you spit it out.
Ooh.
Just to let you know, that's what drum tastes like. I don't care what anybody says.
You hear that, James Dockery?
Yeah.
Brokeback Bob says, is here. Welcome, Bob. How you doing? Bobcat Outdoors says, that's awesome, Lyle. Maurice is congratulating you. Nubby's congratulating you, Lyle.
Thank you, guys.
Josh says, drum is a delicacy.
Why do you think they call them Gasper goos?
Creole Catfishing says, want to make a bet on that, Lyle?
Ask him if they don't call them Gasper goos.
They do down there, I believe, right?
Do.
Bobcat says, how do you really feel about it, Lyle?
I'm getting the. I'm starting to be more like James Dockery all the time, Bob.
Buck Williams says, Danny, I prayed for you that time you were in that big storm. Fish and Freedom didn't come help you. Just saying. Oh, I like jigs. Tim Molina says he likes red drum.
They're all drums, I guess, but I think that they would have to be better than them goos.
Wow, we're already coming up on 9 o'clock. Wow, we're falling behind here.
I know, and I'm trying to hurry, but
it has nothing to do with you. I'm looking at the time. We still got 6 minutes here.
We have plenty of time. We'll just, however long it takes, we're going to do it.
All right, bud.
I'm not in a rush.
Danny Stone says Lyle is spoiled on shrimp. That's why he hates drum.
I love shrimp.
Oh, my wife was asking Danny. Thank you. My wife was asking me what I want for dinner on my birthday this Saturday. I think shrimp. I just got my answer.
Yeah, shrimp.
Shrimp. Hey, poultry chunks in the house. What's going on?
Thank you, sir.
How did Lyle tie jigs before knots were invented?
Super glued them babies.
That's got to be chicken nugget. Thank you for the super chat, poultry chunks. $5, Lyle.
Absolutely.
Creel says they're called goo for short.
That ought to tell you something, man.
Oh, wow.
I know I'd heard him say that, and I was watching a couple other videos, and they was calling them that too. And I said, yeah, them guys know. They just know.
Parker Pursuit says, we are going to have to hold Lyle down and force feed him some drum. He would love it.
No, he wouldn't. I've had it fixed every imaginable way, I think. Unless somebody's invented it. Well, I haven't had them in an air fryer, I guess, but chances are really good I'll never see that.
Newbie's Catfishing says, I got to get Lyle to North Carolina for some flatheads.
I love flatheads. Love to catch them. I like to eat the small ones. We'll never open up a big one unless it's deep hooked or something, but they are the best tasting of all. But I like all catfish.
Lyle, that's pretty much the only catfish I fish for all summer long, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't fish for anything else but flatheads usually in the summer. I have that flathead fever.
I will fish for channel cat any day of any week, or blues.
I love channel cats, but
I do like to catch big flatheads, even small ones.
I got that fever.
Even small ones, I like catching them too.
Double Hook Angling says, we are here till you're done.
There we go.
All right, giveaway 2, Lyle. I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this one.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see who wins this second giveaway. Maurice says shrimp and bacon. I like the way you think, Maurice.
That's right.
Joe Buck 66. Congratulations, Joe Buck. Contact Lyle Stokes. Joe Buck. I'm writing Joe's name down here for you, Lyle. And I will give him your email address.
He's got it.
He's got it. All right, Joe Buck, contact Lyle via email, and he will get those jigs out to you.
I think I've got his.
Congratulations, Joe
Buck.
Buck.
Might be on speed dial. He's won quite a bit of stuff.
Florida Fishing Guru says, I'm spoiled in Florida where I eat red grouper and mahi-mahi regularly.
I watched a video. There's a guy called Fishing Nomad that's out of Florida, and he catches a lot of really, really small panfish type fish, stuff that we don't have around here. And, some of them are inches long instead of, you don't weigh them because they're so small. This guy must be some kind of biologist or something, but he does a really good job with his videos, and he catches some tiny like dollar fish and stuff like that. It's a great channel called Fishing Nomads out of Florida. You get a chance, go check him out. I enjoy watching his content. I think everybody else would too if you watched a little of it.
Zach H says in a few years we'll have nice blues in our local rivers.
And where's that?
I'm not sure, but the blues grow pretty quick. We saw that article, Lyle. Remember that I sent?
That's correct.
A hunt that Mississippi state record, 13 pounds it was.
Yep.
Don't quote me on that.
But now they all don't grow that fast. But
well, they dated
you'd be
it.
Surprised how many do.
20 years to get that big. That's right. Not a long time.
That's fact.
Newbies Catfish says flatheads in the summer and blues in the winter. I have no blues here, but we make do. Congratulations, Joe Buck. Definitely. People giving him congrats.
Fishing the Mid-South.
What's going on, Fish the Mid-South?
I don't know. If
just Fishing the Mid-South is trying to jump the gun, so I'm going to make sure I don't use that.
If you see that tint on that end of that thing, it's black, and that's fingernail polish when you put the clear over top of it. So, hey, Smackdown.
Smackdown.
Maybe I read that wrong. Hang on.
Takedown Catfishing. What's up, Kenneth?
He's there. I seen another one. Zach H. Welcome.
Bob Gaines in the house. How you doing, Bob?
Ring Mountain Catfishing, Lisa. Hey. No, there's another one I missed. We've had him on our show. God dang it. Bob Gaines.
Two Stans Fishing. What's up, Stan? Spring Mountain Catfishing. Lisa. How you doing, Lisa?
I can't find it. I don't know but this guy does a lot of videos. Very underrated channel.
There's the third round over, Lyle.
There's 7 more.
There we go. There you go. Hashtag Jig 3 giveaway. Had to mix it up a little bit.
I'm glad this is the last 15 minutes.
You guys are working Lyle's fingers to the bone. Danny Stone says, take down, smack down, same thing. He does both. There's Fishing for Whiskers. What's
Fish
going on?
Smack is who I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think I seen him after I think it was Kenneth that I was.
The Boot in the house. What's going on, the Boot? How you doing? Dan Thompson, how you doing, Dan? Missing that if I missed you earlier. I said hello to Pork Chop. I'll say hello again, Pork Chop.
Dan
Crappie
Thompson is a great supporter of all our channels. He's a super good guy.
Oh, yeah. I like that name, April Workman Piglet Catfish.
There you go.
So we're coming up on the holidays, Lyle.
Yes, sir.
Are you you like the holidays?
Bah humbug.
Oh, you Grinch. I love the holidays.
I did when I was little.
I get to eat.
I like that.
April, you are missing the 3. Everybody looking out for one another. There we go. April got it in there. Uh-oh. Maurice is picking on Chad again. I love to see it.
Really? I'm surprised.
There's Melissa showing some Christmas cheer in chat. Look at that.
Awesome.
There's Miss Valerie. How you doing, Miss Valerie? I'm going through and checking these these entries, make sure everybody gets in. We'll give it a couple more minutes and we'll give these. Josh says, get jiggy with it. I might steal that for the next one, Josh, or I might not. I will never tell, at least not until it's time. So we got 3 of the ones done. We're going to do this giveaway for the 3rd one here in a second. And then Lyle's actually working on the 4th batch of jigs to give away. I want to thank you on behalf of everybody in chat for being generous enough to do this, Lyle.
Oh, I'm glad to do it. Hey, Danimal, welcome.
What's going on, Danimal? How you doing? Valerie says, I'm blessed. Thank you, Mark. Enjoy family and food for holidays. Not a fan of the music, Parker says.
Yeah, me either. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't start it in the middle of October.
Well, my wife loves it.
So does Cindy. She starts watching the Christmas shows on TV as soon as they come on. She loves them, and good for her. But most of them are the same ones I watched when I was a kid, and they was reruns in. Yes, they had reruns in.
Danimal says, hi, everyone. Just got home from decorating Dom's outdoor shed for Christmas. There's the Christmas spirit. Creole says, only Christmas music I like is Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That's actually a good show, Creole. I've seen them.
Don't know anything about that, but
it's kind of a it's you would like it, Lyle.
My favorite Christmas show, it's about the only one I'll watch, is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I can only watch it once per year.
Danny Stone Outdoors says Parker is lying. He's a closet Mariah Carey fan. Maurice says A Christmas Story he likes. That's a good one.
Yeah. Is it what's the one with James Stewart in it?
That's It's a Wonderful Life.
Wonderful Life. Yeah, that one I can tolerate it once, but that's about it. I just some of them. Oh my God, they just wear me out.
I liked Elf. That's pretty good, and I like Die Hard. Those are probably my 2 favorite Christmas.
Die Hard's not bad. I can kind of watch that a little bit.
Christmas Story is another one. Those 3 are probably my top 3. What's going on, Stan? How you doing? I think Susquehanna Stan. There he is.
I tell you, I can watch that James Dockery video a lot.
Maybe we'll close the show out with that then again, Lyle, just for you, bud.
There you go.
Josh says, not a holiday fan, too commercial, too much drama, and the music is the straw that breaks the camel's back for me. Humbug.
I'm with you, man. It's all about how much you can spend and who's got the most of this and that. And
well, the way I look at it is it's what you let into your home and your heart that matters.
I guess that's true.
It's kind of the way I look at it.
Okay. My shoulders hurt. I'm going to make it a 7-time all the way around.
All right. Let me give this one away for this 3rd drawing. This is for number 3, and then we'll let them enter for number 4.
And I'll visit for a while.
Danimals, Creations, and Adventures.
Right,
way to go, Danimal. Danimal, what's your email address, Lyle, so we can contact you?
catfishweeklytv@gmail.com.
Congratulations, Danimal. Contact Lyle via email. Give him your shipping address.
5, 6, and 7.
Valerie says, I've seen Trans-Siberian several times for their Christmas.
Heard of that.
They're fabulous live.
Never seen them. Now, we used to go to a lot of Branson shows years and years ago. And I think my favorite Christmas show in Branson was Pam Tillis had a really, really good one. And we watched that. Hey, Fluff.
What's going on, Fluff? All right, let me get this last one loaded up here, Lyle, so we can give away this last set of jig.
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. I haven't got to talk to anybody hardly, but that's okay. I just my shoulders are hurting and I'm gonna quit.
Not a problem. All right, I'm really gonna mix it up here. This is for the fourth giveaway. Wait, it helps if I spell it right. I need to look up before I switch that stuff on. Hold on. Here we go. This one's for Lyle and Josh.
Uh-oh.
No, actually, I don't want to do that. We're going to do this. I'm going to be a big softy here. There we go. Enter in hashtag happy holiday to be entered in the last one. Poultry Chunk says Lyle's favorite Christmas memory was riding his camel following a star.
Are you ready for Josh's video?
Why are we playing Josh's video?
Oh, yeah. I think Josh might have too much time on his hands.
So either that or he does it on a company dime. I thought it was going to be bad. That ain't actually bad.
Oh, no, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. And by the way, I would like, last night I was really struggling, or Wednesday night, yeah, it was last night, with James and them to get two cameras to work. And I had added an ad blocker, and that was the issue. The ad blocker wouldn't let one camera come in. It was blocking it. So now if I just remember to turn it off, because I actually have them both set up, and I can switch them back and forth if I want to. But that's a funny-looking dog.
I agree.
I know Josh, he was counting on seeing that. So
that's okay.
We'll have to make one up about Josh.
You never know with what Josh has in store. You gotta you always gotta watch it.
You're so right about that. He's sent me some that I would.
He's like a tall Dockery.
Yeah. Speaking of Dockery, there is one of Dockery in there.
There is. We'll play that one too. Of these people are entering. Keep entering hashtag happy holidays.
That's right.
Why don't we do this one again? Hey.
Okay, so once there was this old wrinkled jerk named Scrooge who was always like, bah, humbug. Even during Christmas, he was like, bah, humbug. So even when everybody was all happy and full of the Christmas spirit and like, Merry Christmas, he'd still be like, bah, humbug. So soon enough, the ghost of Christmas past shows up and is all like, ooh. Then the ghost of Christmas present shows up and is all like, ooh. And finally, the ghost of Christmas future shows up and is like,
hey, I'm the ghost of Christmas future. You're dead. Tiny Tim is dead in the future. Sorry.
So all these time-traveling ghosts make Scrooge realize that he's a jerk. And instead of being like, bah, humbug, he should be like, Merry Christmas. So he runs outside and he's like, Merry Christmas. And he sees his nephew and he's like, Merry Christmas. And he sees beggars, Merry Christmas. And dirty orphans, Merry Christmas. Finally, he goes to his assistant Cratchit's house and he's like, Bob, I'm afraid I'm going to have to let you go. Just kidding. Merry Christmas! And Tiny Tim is like, God bless us, everyone. And everybody's like, aww. And the angels are like, aww. And that's pretty much the best Christmas story ever. The end.
I hope these folks are having as much fun with this stuff as
I hope they enjoyed as much as we do.
Bree says we're nuts. That could be true.
Yeah, pretty much right. Oh, look at this. Crappie Kev says that was one ugly dog. I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
All right, Lyle, what do you say we do this last giveaway? It looks like
Let's
everyone's
knock
done
it
it.
out, Mark.
Here we go. Here we go. Last one. That's 4 for today. Thank you, everybody, for being part of Panfish Nation.
Absolutely.
Chad Nolte.
Awesome. Yeah, just make sure that everybody sends me your information. We'll get these babies shipped out. It's, Mark, these folks come in and they watch us all year long. And, although we try to have good quality content every show, we know that some shows are better than others.
Mm-hmm.
And this is our way of giving back a little bit to the people that are there week in and week out. It's a fun thing to do, and the super chats make up for the shipping and stuff. And let's face it, I'm going to be tying jigs anyhow. So that'll give everybody a little something to have a shot at winning. But I think next week we'll give away a Panfish Nation mug.
Sounds good.
And,
I know you got them.
I think I have got one or two left, and we'll do that. And man, it's a fun show tonight. Thanks, Dan. I'll get to it.
Had a good time talking with everybody in chat. We got so many good people that tune in, like you were saying, every week.
Yeah.
Both new and the ones that have been here forever, man. It's growing to be a really a cool show to be a part of.
It's just a blast, and you're very welcome, Robin. We're happy to do it, and maybe next year, Mark, maybe we can both time. We'll get somebody else to moderate, and I might go against you as to see who can do the most, but Kim's
I'm lucky if I tie 9 in an hour. You're doing 7 times 4.
Kim
That's a sucker bet
like
right
a
there.
drum.
That's a sucker bet right there.
Yeah, he just goes too fast. Thank you, William. We appreciate you guys showing up. Dave, thanks so much. Don't forget to go check out Double Hook Angling's videos and stuff. And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, he will be live at 8 Central in the morning. Is that not correct?
I believe it. I believe so. I keep trying to make it, but I was on vacation last week, and then this week I was rather sick. So
thanks, Jerry.
Valerie Urban says, "Thank you, Lyle and Mark, for coming to us every week, bringing us joy and entertainment. God bless you both." Thank you very much, Valerie. God bless you too.
We're happy to do it, but we had a lot of good creators in here tonight. I'm sure I missed some because I was busy, but the people that watch our shows and what are there every week, if they have YouTube channels, check them out. You'll be glad you did. Most all of them have great content, and it'll be a lot of fun if you go in there. Guys like Dave and Jerry Parker and so many others, I can't remember them all. Fishing and Freedom, Danny Stone, they all got great content. Go in there and check their videos out and tell them we sent you over there, and that helps us and it helps them, and you'll have a good time. Thank you, Melissa.
Chad, hopefully, Lyle, your email is catfishweeklytv@gmail.com. Chad, send him your shipping address to that email, and he'll get those bigs on.
That'll work.
Want to make sure he has that. So, anything else, Lyle?
Missy Kennedy says, I still have a call out for Chad, too. I'm not sure what that means, but whatever it is, we need to make it happen. That's all for me. I'm good to go. Monday night, we'll be having Catfish Weekly on Monday night, and Mark will follow us with the Catfish and Crappie podcast. And then next week, we'll be right back here after the bait shop. So that's it for me.
All right. If you haven't subbed to me, I'm Mark over at Catfish and Crappie on YouTube and all the podcast platforms. I'd appreciate it if you come check me out. Hopefully you'll like what you see and you'll stay. That's all I ask is check me out.
Melissa, if you want to have a contest against Chad, I think we need to make that happen. Chad, I know you're listening. Missy wants to tie jigs against you.
Oh, before we go, if Danny Stone, hopefully he's still in here.
What was that?
Danny Stone sent me a good old bag full of, look at all this, Lyle.
Oh, you got red one.
Got red ones.
Oh, Danny.
Got gray ones. Look at this, Lyle. This one's really going to make you mad.
A black one. No, a white one. Oh, you got a bucktail.
Yes, sir.
Wow. What are you doing for Danny to deserve all that?
I can't say that in public. This is a family show.
That's a home run. Any way you cut it, you got a lot of quality stuff there. Missy, let's try to
more
get
Chanel, and I'll be in good shape because I don't have the right Chanel. I don't think.
There you go. After Christmas, let's set that up, and Chad and Missy will have a fly tying tie off on Panfish Nation. How's that sound?
Oh, I got an idea for a show, Lyle. We'll talk later.
We'll talk later. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week, right before Christmas.